Thank you very much. Our chairman, Kwabena Asante, ESQ, Registrar of the Pharmacy Council and Deputy Registrars, President of the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, Chief Executives and Registrars of Statutory Bodies, the CEO of the National Health Insurance Authority, Dr. Lydia Janiselvi, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great pleasure to join you here today, and I bring you the warmest greetings from His Excellency, the President, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Let me begin by extending my sincerest gratitude to the Pharmacy Council and the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana for inviting me as guest speaker on this special occasion. Today we are here to launch the policy on a top-tier innovation that will transform access to pharmaceutical care in Ghana, complementing the government's attempt to improve access and the delivery of health care to the near 30 million population. Why e-pharmacy? This innovation is dear to the government. A few years ago, at the annual general meeting of pharmacists, I threw a challenge to the pharmacists present. How can we use technology to improve access to pharmaceutical care in Ghana in a manner that complements our traditional brick-and-mortar pharmacy? Yes, there is that personal touch to the traditional face-to-face patient-pharmacist relationship, but there are ways that technology can improve access and delivery, especially to the large segment of the population scattered in the rural areas and the less urban areas. And even for those in the urban areas, how can technology reduce the information costs and transaction costs in accessing pharmaceutical services? We know that you can get a prescription from a doctor. You can go to 5 or 6 pharmacies looking for that medicine. It is very costly. If you are sick at home, how do you get around these 5 or 6 different pharmacies to find this medicine? Or if you are disabled, there are challenges for you. And we can tap into technology to reimagine the delivery and the overall management of pharmaceutical care in Ghana in ways that improve access, efficiency, and the availability of medicines across the country. The Deputy Registrar in his presentation basically made that case. The inequity of access is so glaring when you look at 3,668 registered pharmacists, practicing pharmacists in a population of over 30 million. So and some of the deprived areas, it's very, very sad. So how can we use technology to include people who are excluded? My deepest gratitude to the Pharmacy Council, the Pharmaceutical Society of Ghana, all pharmacists, key stakeholders, and the committee that has worked tirelessly to respond to some of the challenges and to invite us here today to show to show how far we have in the delivery of pharmaceutical services in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, I think they deserve a huge of applause. A firm believer that progress is a necessity and that we can always do something to better tomorrow than we are doing today. I have often emphasized the need to structure our economy into the technological progress, innovation, and into the depth of our human capabilities. And we must also keep abreast with the advancements of today's world in all aspects of society. Indeed, as a country, we are not there yet, but our progress so far is not to be taken for granted, and we intend to entrench further our vision of making the single largest investment in our country's health sector. Our government recognizes the gaps in our health infrastructure, and we are committed to filling as many of the gaps as possible in building our human resources, in our fiscal infrastructure, and in all complementary aspects of our health system. Ladies and gentlemen, the innovations in our national health insurance, the deepening in training of our human resources and recruitment of health personnel, one constituency, one ambulance, the use of drones in the delivery of drugs, the innovation in institutional digital frameworks of the health sector, the agenda to build 111 health facilities to augment the existing ones are all major steps in achieving our goals. While tackling the inadequate infrastructure in the health sector, it is disheartening to see people spend so much time moving from one pharmacy to the another in search of medication. The innovation in improving pharmacy access to our people through e-pharmacy can be a game changer in safeguarding the future of our youth and ensuring national and responsible access to medicines on a scale we have not yet been able to achieve. Today, we are adding to the growing list of digitized platforms. E-pharmacy should help us address concerns for the proliferation of fake drugs and licensed pharmacy operations, reduce disparities in the cost of medicines, and tackle some of the major administrative and delivery issues that affect the practice of pharmacy. As was said before, we are going to be able to, on this platform, be able to distinguish between drugs that are legitimate and drugs that are fake, because we intend to link this platform to the FDA's platform, the Food and Drugs Administration, so that the batch numbers for the various drugs have to be certified by the FDA, and therefore we can distinguish between the fake drugs and the genuine drugs. The introduction of this cutting-edge health technology should help tackle at least 4 critical concerns in our healthcare system. We reduce the pharmacist to patient ratio, improve confidentiality and privacy of patient medical records, minimize wrong self-diagnosis and self-medication, and reduce counterfeit and substandard medication. Ghana's current pharmacist to patient ratio of 1 to 10,000 is 5 times higher than the 1 to 2,000 recommended by the World Health Organization. The launch of the e-pharmacy platform will help improve the pharmacist to patient ratio by reducing the need for physical contact with pharmacists. This will lessen healthcare provider dependency, since subscribers can access vital health information with the help of a pharmacist without necessarily going to the pharmacy. Both patients and pharmacists will not need to travel far to receive or dispense medicines. Ladies and gentlemen, people who visit pharmacies are also concerned about the confidentiality of their health information. While it is important to acknowledge that our healthcare providers have generally acted professionally over the years, it is also reassuring to highlight the importance of the e-pharmacy platform in promoting privacy and confidentiality. Ladies and gentlemen, the incidence of wrong self-diagnosis and self-medication dominate our health environment. The doctrine of Kofi and Amma had a headache and took aspirin cannot always apply for all who have a headache. A lot of illnesses have mutated to make headaches a common manifest symptom. Ghana's e-pharmacy will discourage self-diagnosis and self-medication by providing the right platform to facilitate appropriate pharmaceutical care. Ladies and gentlemen, the issue of counterfeit and substandard medicines is also a menace to society. I urge all pharmacists to continue their efforts in educating the public about the dangers of taking substandard and counterfeit medicines and why it is important to obtain their medications from the right sources. We must curb the use of substandard medications. At its full implementation, the National e-Pharmacy Platform will enable the public obtain genuine medicines from accredited pharmacies. Ladies and gentlemen, there is also the economy. The global e-pharmacy market is worth $81 billion today, and it is expected to grow to $244 billion by 2027. With the National e-Pharmacy Platform, Ghana will be part of this new pharmaceutical digital economy. The evidence from India that we have indicates that the National e-Pharmacy is likely to boost pharmaceutical sales by between 100 and 200%. So it is a win-win for all. As we embark on this new path, please do not hesitate to give feedback to the Pharmacy Council so that the policy and the system can be improved continuously with the ultimate goal of making it easier and safer for Ghanaians to access medicines in a responsible manner. We expect full operationalization with the launch of this policy, full operationalization of the National e-Pharmacy Platform in 2022. And with that full operationalization, Ghana will be one of the few countries in the world with a common national scale platform, digital platform for pharmacies. I am told that there are not even up to 10 countries in the world with this common platform that Ghana is about to launch. So we will be there with the rest of the world in the e-pharmacy national scale platforms. We will be there amongst the few in the world doing this. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, I declare the National e-Pharmacy Policy for Ghana duly launched, and I charge you to implement it. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahamudu Bwaumia. I would like to invite the members of the high table, Your Excellency, distinguished members of the council. Please, if you could take some pictures for us quickly, if you would. Please, yes, at the front of the hall, please. Just very quickly.